Tobi-Kadachi is a fanged wyvern that resides exclusively in the ancient forest. He's one of the weaker monsters in the forest, but don't tell him that, as he will take on any monster larger than him without hesitation. Tobi-Wan Kenobi is weakest to water and is very susceptible to poison. He is somewhat weak to fire and ice. Attack his tail and head to deal extra damage, which is pretty easy to do since his tail is so large. You can break his head, claws, and back, and surprisingly you can only break, not cut, his tail. All weapon types work well against Tobi, but I recommend something a little quicker that makes it easy to target his legs, since he's extremely easy to knock over. Although Tobi has thunder attacks, he uses them sparingly. Unfortunately, when he uses them, he's usually enraged so they hurt twice as much. Go in with some thunder or stun resistance armor and you should be just fine. Nullberries will remove Thunderblight so you don't get stunned. Otherwise, just make sure to pick up a few red pits, as the boulders are a common stopping ground for him. It seems the only time Tobi runs away from a fight is when he wants to sleep. And just look at how cute this little flying snake squirrel is. You can find him in a small nest in Area 14. Besides the common tail swipe, indicated by him raising his tail and looking backwards, his attack variation is fairly limited. Most commonly, he'll try to bite you. This is evident by him curling up and backwards and selecting a target. He will then lunge at whomever in a non-linear pattern, which honestly can be a little tricky. He may even switch targets mid-lunge. His other main attack is an impressive backflip. He'll always look behind him and squeal first while readying his tail. This is your cue to move if you're back there because his tail is massive and has a large hitbox. It is also how he inflicts Thunderblight. He will lunge at targets that are mid to long range from him by jumping into the air and faking you out with a flying swoop. He can combo this to a slam, a bite, or a tailspin. There isn't much warning to this, so as soon as you see his arms extend, try to get out of his way. If he's in an area with climbable trees, he'll gain the ability to climb up them and plot attacks on bystanders below. Watch out, as he'll quickly dive at you or try to fake you out by changing positions. However, this is also when he is most vulnerable. Attacking that large tail of his while he's clung to a tree will send him crashing down. The threshold for the stagger is really low, so be aggressive. When Tobi becomes enraged, his fur will stand up, electrified. His attacks will now cause Thunderblight and will hurt a lot more, but his movements do not change. And that's all you need to know about Tobi-Kadachi. You'll most likely need a bunch of his claws, so make sure to break those if anything. Now, get out there and become hunters.